When I was a kid, one of my favorite TV shows, which only lasted one season, was The Time Tunnel. And the opening narrative was, two American scientists are lost in the swirling maze of past and future ages. I became fascinated with the concept of time travel. Hi, I'm David Wyrick, and I'm serving as the NST9 Relationships Lead. I remember in high school, I took a literature class and read short stories, and because of my interest in time travel, I read A Sound of Thunder by science fiction writer Ray Bradbury. And the gist of the story is that these time travelers go back to the age of the dinosaurs to kill a Tyrannosaurus, but they are warned not to alter anything in the past because even the smallest change in the past could create catastrophic changes in history to the future, their present. We see this idea called the time travel paradox or conundrum played out in movies and on TV as well. In the fictitious sci-fi world of time travel, what one does traveling to the past can affect the present and the future in huge ways. In The Sound of Thunder, the time travelers were very careful in the past, except one of them, who accidentally stepped on a butterfly. And that simple action in Bradbury's story drastically altered their present so much that when they returned from the past, words were spelled differently and an entirely different government and leader were in place. Now, obviously, we can't go back in time to visit the past to change things or not change things. But we do have an incredible opportunity to touch the future right now. All those positive little things we do for Scouts now, in the present, have the potential to positively affect the future. We can change lives for the good now. And the best way I know how to do that is by creating positive relationships. This coming summer, from June 18th to June 23rd, I'll be leading a conference at the Philmont Training Center called Developing Scouting Relationships to Change Lives. This course, which is designed for all volunteer and career Scouters, units, districts, councils, territories, and nationally, will present the foundations of relationships, how these relationships interact to change lives, and explore the many components of connections which impact Scouting in positive ways, which lead to growth and change in individuals, and then eventually to units, councils, territories, and nationally. In this course, participants will study what it means to change lives, the value of relationships in changing lives and growing Scouting, the psychological aspects of relationships among people, the psychological needs of youth, and the psychological needs of adults too. The progression from being known to being liked to being trusted, the whole trust imperative, volunteer emotional fulfillment, dealing with conflict, and much, much more. Now, joining me for this conference will be John Geithline. He's a Scouter and a psychologist, as well as Gary Oler, who's a Scouter and a leadership teacher. Now, we held the pilot course last summer at the training center, and it was a meaningful experience to all the participants and to us as well. And now we've tweaked the course based on the participants' feedback and are going to offer again Developing Scouting Relationships to Change Lives on June 18th through the 23rd. Here's your chance to learn how to touch the future right now through learning how to create positive relationships to change lives. You can register at the Philmont Training website. Now, we can't travel backwards in time, but we can change lives now to create a great future for our Scouts, our families, our communities, and our nation.